A local theater's youth production is finally returning to center stage, and it's a big show.
And a big deal. Here with all the details on Chicago High School Edition, presented by Monticello Theatre Association, we have director Sherry Hildreth and actress Amira Lockett. Welcome.
Thank you.
Well, okay, 15 months ago, things have looked a little different.
They certainly have.
But we're back.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about what's happening there with Chicago High School Edition.
Sure. So the last production that we had was The Wizard of Oz, and that feels like forever ago. And everything was green. So now we're going completely in a different direction, 100 years ago, which is hard to believe. We've tried to talk with all the actors about that literally the show we're doing is from 100 years ago. So that's really great for all of them to learn about really American history just as much as it is to be in the theater.
Amira, can you sum up the show? I think a lot of people know Chicago, but I haven't heard of the high school edition. So does that just mean appropriate for high schoolers, or is there a big change?
No, there's not really a big change. It's kind of the same thing, but like, there's a lot of words they have taken out from songs because, you know, they're not fully appropriate.
Understood. I appreciate that, sure.
Trying to keep it all PG here.
What's your role?
I play Roxy. Yeah.
So how do you channel your inner Roxy?
It's kind of hard because I'm the opposite of Roxy, but I don't know. I think of like the most selfish person I know, and like.
Which is who?
I don't know. Don't tell us. We don't want to get you in trouble.
But that's why it's called acting, right? It doesn't have to be you. It just has to be something you're able to portray for a little while.
Yeah.
Is this one of your first productions?
This is my first production here, but I've done a lot more outside of this theater.
Oh, okay.
Mostly in my school in like the UPD, but one of my friends asked me to join she was like, there's a show in Monticello, and I was like, okay, let's do it.
That's good to have friends to coerce you into doing things.
And now you're Roxy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you most looking forward to about having everybody back and then putting the show on?
Just having people in the theater, period, is exciting. We also have camps for younger kids that run during the day. 1st through 3rd is a camp, 4th through 6th. And so having a live audience again, like you don't realize that you get energy from the people who are watching you.
Yeah, I'm sure it was easy to take for granted before COVID. It's got a rich history there in Monticello. So let's kind of go back to when it all started and what it was designed for.
So originally there was no such thing as a children's production, and about 10 years ago, the woman, Lana Ross, who was doing some of the children's camps, said, I heard that you like theater. I said, yes, okay, I do. And I helped her out with a couple of camps. And then I said, why don't we have a children's production? She said, well, we've just never had it before. And we were so thankful that Kirby Medical Center even donated to help us fund the first children's performance, which was Charlotte's Web. So,
oh, a good classic.
Yeah.
Now, what are the dates for the Chicago show? It's coming up here fairly soon, right?
Yes. Opening is July 25th. It's a Sunday matinee. And so we'll have a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday run. Wednesdays are day off. And then Thursday, Friday, and a double feature on Saturday.
Oh, wow. Gonna definitely put y'all to work. What's your favorite performance? What the song from Chicago that you're looking forward to performing?
I'm most excited for Roxy because it's a very outgoing number, and I'm excited to see what I can do with it.
Well,
it's a song named after your character, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be excited about that one.
Well, best of luck to you guys, and congratulations on finally getting back open and with a fun show like Chicago
Absolutely.
High School Edition.
Appreciate you guys being here. If you want more details on the dates, how you can get tickets, we will connect you with all of that information, including their Facebook page and website, on our website, which is CILiving.tv.